Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time it is, just know this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. As always, God is good, and He is good all the time.
No, bro, niggas a
You
beat
can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
niggas a beat Chris to a pulp. He don't even know that.
He said he claimed he from Brooklyn, but he ain't Brooklyn.
The nigga was disrespectful in the utmost Caucasianist way I've ever heard in my life, bro. Nigga,
Nah, he was like, yeah, he's gargling. He's gargling. Yo, I was like,
This is a bit of a weird video. So I'm posting a screen recording that took place earlier, but I'm also posting some content of celebrities that I think their actions was just weird as freak, right? So first off, with the screen recording that I'm posting, so the first clip will be New York City hoopers, or shall I say New York City residents that, you know, are engaged in the hooper life, the street ball life. They were talking about Crswht, and they were saying how he's not from New York City and blah, 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 how he's not allowed back, you know, to certain parts of the boroughs, blah, blah, blah. And, but I want to be 100% transparent here, because I almost did not post this video, this screen recording, because I honestly don't even know how to pinpoint it. But I want to be 100% transparent because in the past, I've been very judgmental of those who post content that seemed biased, right? I've admitted that before. An issue that I deal with is being very judgmental. God is working on me, feel me? But so I judge some people for being biased with their content sharing. You know what I'm saying? They tend to post content that benefits one side or tears down one side or what have you. There's no fairness all the way around. And I found myself almost doing that. And so I'm going to also post some, you know, some pics of some screenshots that I had took, like I said, of people doing some weird stuff, but it's also the conversation between me and some of these New York City residents. So I reached out to Guard the Fat Boy, right? And it was just a courtesy saying like, hey, you know, there might be some issues that flare up. Your name might get tossed in it because of this one person that posted the content. So celebrities. But I reached out to Guard the Fat Boy as a courtesy saying like, hey, you know, this person posted this screen recording. It might stir up some issues because of something that he posted previously that was pushing out misinformation. And, you know, he hearted my comment, but his response back to me, maybe it's the way I read it, you know, but because you can't provide context in something that you read, you know, how you interpret words is how you interpret words. But I took what he said as kind of like Snoopy, you know, being like hella like snotty, like don't bring up this dude's name to me type of ordeal. And yet I've seen in the lives before where men, black men, you know, fellow grown black men, predominantly ones that's from, you know, his location, they'll bring up this nigga's name. No apprehension, no hostility, no nothing. He don't tell him, don't bring that nigga name up. This is the second time that this dude kind of, the first time he straight up just blew up. Because in the live, I straight up asked him, I said, hey, is this person from Brooklyn? And the one guy, Swerve, he was going to say, you know, whether or not he felt he was from Brooklyn or if he rocked with him or whatever. And then Guard the Fat Boy just cut him off and was like, don't be asking me about that nigga. I don't give a F. Just being extra for no reason. Now, I know dudes, you know, tend to be all extra, especially with females because of that whole, you see what I'm saying? They'll get ridiculous with females and then they fold like origami with dudes. And that's happened before because I even seen where Guard the Fat Boy would get all hyped for a brief moment. And he makes it seem like he's playful, like, put some respect on my name, put some respect on my name. I'm pretty sure I posted that screen recording. And when he was talking all hype and tough, the dudes was like, yo, you know, like, tell her to chill it out. Like, who you talking to like that, boy? Basically. And then he comes back and he said, you know, I apologize and da-da-da-da-da. But then not once did I get an apology for how he reacted that first interaction of me asking like, hey, is this person from whatever, whatever. And I understand you feel like you got some issues with the dude. Don't pick and choose who you blow up on and who you don't. Because to me, I'll call that junk out. I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's why I'm addressing it now, because I don't like that. Because this is the second time where he's said something. And so I'm going to post it. But I just want you guys to be aware. I'm going to read it to you, but I'm going to post it so y'all can see it as well. But he, you know, as in guard the fat boy, I had told him, I said, yo, a heads up. Somebody posted the IG live of, you know, the New York City fellas saying that Chris isn't from New York City and not allowed in some places. It may stir up drama. I recorded it too, but I'm, you know, not posting it because I didn't want to start nothing with y'all and him if that's not what the intent was. Just a heads up. Because I didn't want to post it if somebody's like, oh, you're trying to stir up drama. Because as a female in these industries, there's a double standard. Dudes can do, they can be immature, they can stir up drama, they can be vulgar, they can be disgusting, just dirty, you know, sexually provocative, promiscuous, and the whole nine. But then when a female does it, there's a whole nother, you know, thought process that comes with it, and there's hella judgment, and then niggas get weird. I mean, I've dealt with niggas try to make it seem like me at 29 years old, they would be like, oh, you mad immature for 29 years old. But then there's niggas in the YouTube community older than me, just as immature, but you ain't calling them immature. It's cool, it's content, because they dudes. Because I'm a female, y'all expect some level of mature. It's like the double standards. I'm over it. And I find myself, you know, getting a bit stressed out. Not stressed, but like trying to find my niche. Because I'm like, you know, at this one time, on the one breath, I'm trying to, you know, do what I do, but I ain't trying to, like the Bible says, harsh words stir up strife, right? I'm trying to be as original as I can to myself and you know, legitimate to myself. But at the same time, I'm not trying to step on toes and heads to climb my way up there. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be somewhat cautious, especially, you know what I'm saying, if it's not necessary. And so just did this courtesy thing, and he responded back with, I mean, he hearted my thing, so there's that. You know, maybe that's him saying like there's no issue. But I take it as an issue because I said the first time I mentioned this dude's name in the in his life before, he spazzed. I ain't getting no apology, and even some, you know, people in the comments was like, "Yo, bro, you need to chill out, like chill out." But he was just being, you know, weird. But he said, "Listen, I do not care about any of that. I'm not afraid of him or anything he's about. Please do not keep tagging me or mentioning him to me. I focus on a lot more than YouTube." So I hearted it back, and I said, I understand. I never thought of you, you know, I never thought you or anybody was afraid of him. And I'm sure you have stuff outside of the tube. Most people do. However, you're a part of that basketball community on YouTube, at least up and coming. I notified you as a courtesy not to piss you off. I just know this this guy is desperate for content because he does nothing but post phone recordings of other people's content. Again, I meant no disrespect. I won't bring him up to you anymore. And he didn't even open the message yet, as of yet. I don't know if he's going to open it. Who knows? He'll probably open it like 3 days from now, or probably tonight and respond like 3 days from now, because he did that with a different message. And it was just me reacting to one of his, you know, something he posted in his story. But I noticed that celebrity status for a lot of people, it gets weird, because it's like that here in my hometown where, you know, people get active in the community. They get a little, you know, a little following. Some people know their name and stuff. And people just start switching up and acting like motherfucking weirdos. And at the end of the day, I don't got time for it. I'm not going to suck up to you. None of that weirdo junk. So it is what it is. But I also sent a courtesy, you know, message to Swerve. I'm going to post those out there so y'all can see. So, but I ended up posting this video anyways, because at the end of the day, I said, why even, you know, why even edit myself for that? Like if I'm going to, record the content. If I want to post the content, I'm going to post the content. If I don't want to post the content, I'm not going to post the content. I'm not going to send people courtesies. I'm not going to check in. Because at the end of the day, I don't know the mindset of these people out here. And from my interactions, people just, they weird, they flip-flop, they wishy-washy. Under one breath, they play nice with you. But on another breath, people is like very standoffish and distant with you. Or come off like they don't like you. And that's not just, that's not me targeting anybody specific just to the YouTube community. Like, this is experiences that I have in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just people are hella weird. So I just want to put that, disclaimer out that I will be posting that in there just so y'all can see, because I'm very transparent about mine. And me personally, I'm the type that I'd rather beat you to talking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about me than have you talk about me. Because when you talk about me, you're going to add some extra zazz and all that. And we don't need all that. Niggas just be out here lying. In addition to this, I'm also going to be posting some snippets, because while I'm on this celebrity trail, you know what I'm saying, of people acting weird because of a celebrity status, or, or me posting this about people in the YouTube, I figured I might as well just compile this, right? So as I post this video about what was said, with the New York City residents or hoopers pertaining to this dude. But yeah, I'm also going to post about how celebrities been acting funny. So about 3 or 4 days ago, Juice 100 started following me. I thought it was weird, but I'm like, okay. And out of courtesy, I am the type of person, I tend to follow everybody that follows me. The only ones that I don't really follow too much is like the people that I think are spams, because my page is open to the public. So you could literally just click follow and you're following me. I don't accept or decline any, follow requests. It's just automatic. So as a courtesy, I followed him back. This nigga watched my stories every day, up until I noticed he's not watching my stories anymore. So I'm like, oh, did this nigga disappear or something? Because I thought it was coincidental that he started following me right after I started posting more and more about Crswht and the Hooligans and all this, weirdo junk. And so this is where we at now. So I'm like, maybe that's what it is. But then I realized this nigga stopped following me. He's not following me no more. So I was like, oh, was he just in here to see if I was going to talk about him or something? Like, because people do that weird jump. People just be, lingering around to spectate. And it's just like, nigga, I'm a nobody. I got 70, motherfucking subscribers on my YouTube. I got less than 500 followers on my Instagram. Because I'm not those people that's social media driven. You know what I'm saying? If I kept the same amount, it's okay. I don't need social media to get paid. God takes care of me. This is just, it's like, for me, it's like fishing. It's just something extra to do. Just to waste time, But just to pass the time. But I thought that was weird, because I'm like, the follow, unfollow, whatever. But I can do it too. And I did. I engaged in pettiness and I unfollowed him, and then I messaged him so he know that I know. Because I'm the type of person that I'm very direct. I like to make you uncomfortable. Especially when there's some weirdo junk going on, So it's like, hey, it's weird that you motherfucking followed me, watch my stories, and then unfollowed me, But hey, take care. To each his own, Very petty, but I did it. So that's being posted in here because transparent. Also, I got blocked by Amanda Seals. She had posted something, and she was basically dragging... I can't think of the girl name now, but she was Stacy something. The black chick that a lot of black people kind of got pissed off because they felt that she was a sellout. She was dragging her, and I think it was like Candace Owens or something like that. I forget who. And all I said basically to her, it was like I pointed the mirror back at her. You know what I'm saying? I said to her, I'm like, bro, basically, and you've never done anything that's worth canceling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be for the cancellation of somebody and not be for it for yourself. And it was, honestly, I didn't even think it was enough to get a response. But not only did I get a response, she turned off or limited the comments to that post Then she sent me a message, a motherfucking Instagram message, and then turned around and blocked me. So, then all because I told her to basically look in the mirror. You don't want people canceling you or talking crazy to you, because there's some things that people could say about you. You know, not every black person agrees with the things that she does and say. There's, you know, but people don't, like my wife always say, people don't like to hear about themselves. People think they above reproach, above a correction. And it's just like, well, I love to break it to you, but I'm the celebrity ego buster. So, but there's that. And then I'm posting another interaction that I had with Crswht. This one was a little weird because, one, I felt that she was reinforcing that weak woman compared to a man narrative, right? And this is someone who I like, I wouldn't say looked up to, but like in a sense, she's like a role model because, one, in the boxing community or the, you know, the fight and self-defense community, there's not that many black women to begin with, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, that I think are good and blah, blah, blah. So I supported her as like, damn, this sister good, you know what I'm saying? We about the same size. I would love to fight her because I'm pretty sure I am more than confident I could take her, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's love and competition, you know what I'm saying? But she too got offended by something I said, felt the need to motherfreaking inbox me, and then it just got weird after that. Any other, you know, one other post I commented on, which I basically told her, like, hey, I would love to, you know, box you and Layla Ali. And she acted like I ain't say nothing. And that's the thing with these celebrities, is like, these celebrities, they don't pay you no mind when you sending them love and support and you saying, hey, follow me or do the, you know, support me, blah, blah, I love you. They ignore you. But as soon as you oppose them, they consider you the op, you get responses. It's weird. Go show love to all those people that be showing love to you, you know what I'm saying? You sitting here focusing on the one person that you want to call negative. It makes no sense. But I'm out of this, you know, I'm out of here. I'm a motherfucking let y'all see the rest of this, you know, this content and do as you please with it. I don't know. I don't care. It would be nice to develop, you know, legitimate interactions with people, but at the end of the day, people come from all different walks of life. They come from all different traumas and issues. I mean, I could pretty much guess what dudes been raised by a single mama that got mama daddy issues, hate the daddy because daddy wasn't there, and they hate mom because they ain't had no daddy to raise them, you know what I'm saying? And then they treat women like garbage. Those are usually the ones that are womanizers, you know, talk rough to females and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, I ain't seeking friends, you know. What a friend I have in Jesus. That's what it is. So I love y'all. Y'all watch this. Do as you please with it, but I'm out.
No, bro, niggas are beat.
You can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
Niggas are beat Chris to a pulp. He don't even know that.
Can't do that, bro.
First of all,
he told Matt he not valid at Brooklyn.
bro, I don't even know where that nigga from.
He said he claimed he from Brooklyn, but he ain't Brooklyn.
That nigga said, I remember he came up to the Bronx where he was playing against. He was playing against the Bronx niggas. He was playing against standing them niggas, bro. And niggas was ready to do it to him over there. And I'm like, what? How y'all got beef with YouTube niggas, bro? These are YouTube niggas.
Yeah. Because if you whoop him, he probably call police.
I'm not, nigga. You going to jail? You going to jail? All that shit on YouTube. He gonna upload y'all chasing this nigga out the park.
Upload y'all punching him up. Nah, I ain't like that. Like you called the man out his name for no reason, bro.
Yeah, and you said some shit that I have never even heard a nigga say. I have never in my life heard anybody call any other nigga a dick muncher. I was like, bro, what?
Words, son. Like he was like, yeah, your niggas was this guy Chris Staples was gargling. He was gargling my ball sack. I was like, oh, nah, that's top of the line disrespect.
I was like, yo, bro, if that is not the most disrespectful.
That nigga said, and he said it in front of his girl, bro.
Nigga is disrespectful in the
utmost. Mic going across his face.
Bro, the nigga was disrespectful in the utmost Caucasianist way I've ever heard in my life, bro. Nigga,
he was like, yeah, he's gargling. He's gargling. Yo, I was like, oh. He was wilding on Chris Staples, son. But other than that, he fake disrespected Matt, son, like
Yeah.
it was he fake disrespected him on some bullshit. Like
I bet you
he
that.
didn't have to come off like that. He really didn't have to come off like that.
He did, but I guarantee you that nigga won't come to no New York takeovers ever again.
Yo, Kenton, he valid upstate?
I guarantee
like he from upstate, he valid upstate?
He's definitely not valid upstate.
I guarantee you that nigga won't come to no more New York City takeover, park runs, no.
Nah, he won't.
Man.
More so, well,
Nah,
I heard about, you know what I mean? Like, he trying to do
to
another park takeover in Wingate. Duh.
He'll probably be able to pull up to Brooklyn with Jay Will and Lightfoot, but as far as Harlem and the Bronx, bro, that nigga is no good up here. He ain't got no protection up here.
Man.
Oh, yeah, he's a dub up there.
He better stay over there in Brooklyn with Jay
Nah,
Will.
he ain't.
Nah, Bobby, ain't Jack. Don't do that.
My
fault. Don't do that, Bobby. Don't do that.
Why, what happened?
Don't throw him over here. Don't move his control.
Nah, he not valid in the town. Cause you feel me? You ain't even show niggas he ain't even show love to niggas that actually beat them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't put standing them niggas up when they went to the Bronx. I ain't see none of them videos, none of those highlights, none of that shit. When Jeff Short them niggas was wilding them niggas up in the park, I ain't see none of those videos.
Sad, bro. Sad, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta how is it? The only person I respect, YouTuber I respect, real talk, is Devontae Friga.
Nah, I fuck with my, like I said.
Devontae Friga is a humble dude. He comes around. When he came to the park takeover, he's humble. He don't move Hollywood. He don't talk slick. He just come hoop.
Well, that's a fact. And he posts highlights, good or bad. That's I fuck with him. And I fuck with, like I said before.
And he post where he get cooked.
Because he fake posted my son on Wakanda when Wakanda game was in the.
Oh yeah, he did him. He did Jay Will. He did Fat Boy.
He gave everybody love.
He gave everybody love. But you got to understand, from what I know, Chris about to be 40 soon. Well, from what I heard, his age. How old is Chris?
I don't even know. I don't even know that nigga. I just know all that balling uptown shit, all that balling in Harlem, all that balling shit is dead. What?
Because I know niggas gonna pull up on every park takeover and say you can't. Is a dub for this.
You can't even avoid none of that. All that dick munching, all that goggling, all that extra shit, bro. It's quiet for that.
Your cameraman probably can't even record.
You want to be a YouTube? You a YouTube nigga, bro? Talking real crazy. Come on, man.
You ain't gonna have police with him.
You got niggas that really be losing their lives over that suck my dick shit. And you over here just freely throwing that shit out on YouTube. You going crazy, bro.
He lies too much. You gotta pull out the Cali Linux on him.
My vocabulary is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all niggas doing Zone 6. Or the owner of Zone 6 hit me. I want to do that shit, but I'm not trying to do too many outside tournaments this summer.
Yeah, I'm playing in Zone 6. Somebody in my hood.
I definitely want to do the Zone 6 shit. I've heard that shit was good money. My son Lunchbox was telling me about that shit.
Yeah, Lunchbox was that nigga out there.
That nigga Lunchbox, that nigga is an unstoppable force, bro.
He pressed Hollywood Magic when he told Chris suck his bleep.
Yeah, see, I can't read the comments. Let's like the comments turn.
Nah, you gotta just don't exit out. Just go to your home screen and come back. You can see all the comments.